Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Automotive Drama. I got a Toyota Sienna here with a 2G, and I think it needs a water pump. What do you think? Now, this job is, I was listening, but this thing was so noisy, I would have never heard this. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Try one more time. Did you hear that fart? That's the bearing in the idler. Now, that delays me, but whatever. I'll get it right for her. What a nightmare, actually. Simpler than a Camry, but doesn't have a power, and it's newer, so it doesn't have an electric power. It's got electric power steering, so it doesn't have a power steering pump. So the belt will be easier to get on and off. The main thing was, compared to a Camry, which is ridiculous, they almost say take the motor out of that one too. This bracket right here goes right here. Now, on a Camry, unless you pull the plenum, you can only lift it so high to get that bracket out. This one, I had to take the wiper assembly apart. I'll show you another video how that one works in the near future. But this is a Sienna or Sierra or Savannah or somewhere in the desert this thing is. It's got a 2G. I think it's a Sienna. But what I wanted to point out here was, yeah, I'm trying to be serious like Dave's Auto, and all the other guys, whatever. It's tricky. And the labor guide says that you have to remove the engine to take the water pump out. I have no idea. And it pays less to take the engine out and put it on a stand and change the water pump, is what the manual says, than it does to R&I the engine. So I knew there was something goofy going on there. And I know Toyotas, and who knows what other car that I've always figured out backwards, but there was a previous video that I just did a Camry with the same engine in it. And that Camry was tight. If I would have pulled the plenum, it would have been an easier job, but sometimes trying to be smart will bite you in the ass. But this one, pulling the wiper assembly out, it was, that thing, except for all the leaves, which I'll vacuum out, it was pretty simple. Now, all you got to do is take that mount loose right there. Almost similar to a Camry. Very similar. Take that mount loose. Take that off. You can lift the motor up a good 2 inches. And I don't know why they didn't figure that out. I'm not charging somebody 11 hours labor for this job. But if you take that out, you take that mount loose, you take that mount loose, you can get that pulley off. Now, on a Camry, that pulley comes with the water pump. So I don't know if it'll be, this one, I'm able to jack it up high enough to get the pulley off. So I'm not sure if it's easy or not, but I guess I'm going to find out. So this is part one, and I still have to pull this housing. It's the thermostat housing has to come off, and you can see I already took the hose off. There's a couple of brackets over here that go over that. Real simple stuff. And of course the mount, which is on top of all that, which mounts there. But this is part one. Everybody tells me I don't break it down simple enough. This is as simple as I can break it down. I don't have time to do step by step. This is the simplest I could break it down, and this is like basic. A couple of bolts. There's maybe 15 bolts in the bolt tray. And that's with, well, not including those. But anyways, part one. Stay tuned for part two. And then I'll show you how to put all that back together and how it came apart. and a real easy trick to get the wipers off. Trying to be funny today, but still, I'm tired. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more episodes. Ring the bell. Subscribes. Whatever. I love the questions, comments. Feel free. I'm really tired, and I need to get this done because I got about 8 more cars out there just packing it up on me. And so let me get this done, or partially, and I'll show another video. Have a good night.